around and practice and see how they handle themselves on the practice field. And then we go back. We get all the practice tape anyway. We go back and dissect the practice tape and then all the games that they played in. So this is just the very beginning of our evaluation process.
And two of the guys here are getting a lot of attention, the quarterbacks. Just from a standpoint of college quarterbacks coming from college to the NFL, how difficult is it to analyze them going into the professional ranks?
Well, it's hard, but you can still see a skill set there on the practice tape. And then you come out here, and if we're lucky enough to see them out here, you get to see them spin it in person. See how they handle themselves, how they handle the snap count, the huddle, and all that stuff. Just their leadership skills in person. But you get a lot. You get a lot of tape to look at. You got a lot of combines still to look at, pro days. So this is just the very beginning.
And the guys in-house, have you had a chance to talk to either Morgan or Trent since they had their surgeries?
They're in good spirits, and they're doing fine. They're on track to make a full recovery, we hope. We're going to be short tackles and OTAs, that's for sure, with TJ Clemmings out, and Morgan and Trent and Ty Secchi's going to be out for a while, so we'll have to make do somehow, but we need those four guys back.
And for the team of an overall impression, when you look back, obviously a lot of injuries this year, but when you were able to evaluate all the tape, what did you see in your team?
Well, I think when you end up 7-9, it wasn't good enough in any phase of the football season. You know, offense, defense, special teams, coaching obviously is a big issue. So we have to make sure we do better in all phases and then handle the adversity a little bit better. But 7-9 is something that our standards set a lot higher than that, and we have to improve some way, somehow, and we'll get it figured out.
Have you had a chance to talk to some of these guys that are set to become free agents as you go through the process?
You know what? I'm letting kind of that take care of itself. You know, Eric Schaefer's going to do a great job trying to get the guys back that we want, and some of the other guys are going to try the free agent market, and we'll see what happens. But we intend to try to make it run with the guys that we want. The core group of our football team we feel is sound and solid. We don't want to lose too many guys, but we understand that free agency is a business, and it'll happen. But hopefully we'll get some of our guys back.
One of the free agents he signed last year was Zach Brown, able to play in 13 games, but he was injured a lot. When you go back and look to see what he did throughout the year, how impressed were you with him?
I was impressed. You know, I think what we thought we were getting, we got. You know, we got a very athletic guy that can run sideline to sideline and make some plays. He got hurt a little bit there at the end of the season, unfortunately for him, but he had a good, solid year. He's a guy that it's hard to replace his type of speed, but we also have other free agent linebackers we're trying to get in Mason Foster, and I think Will Compton's a free agent. So Vigil came in and stepped in very nicely at the middle linebacker. We still have Spate, so we got a lot of linebackers there, but we do like Zach Brown's speed and athleticism.
You mentioned Trent and Morgan in their recoveries. With Jonathan Allen, obviously only was able to play in 5 games. What do you see in him that you're really excited about moving forward?
Well, I see everything. He has the total package. Man, he can rush, he can play the run, he's strong, he's physical, he's a great kid, he works extremely hard. So there's really not a negative that you look at Jonathan Allen and say, I wish he wasn't injured, maybe. That's it. But overall, I think he's a great prospect for us. He's going to be a heck of a Redskin for a very long time.
And from a coaching staff standpoint, you only lost one coach so far in Kevin Carberry. How important is it to keep that coaching staff together as guys are really trying to fit into your system and learn and grow?
Well, I think we've made some changes over the last couple of years, and I think it'd be nice to go into a season with the same staff. And Carberry, we're very excited about him getting a chance at Stanford, be offensive line coach, but to try to have some continuity here with the staff, I think is going to be important for a year. So we'll give that a shot and see how we can make improvements.
And since we last talked to you, your brother was not officially a head coach yet. Now that he is, have you had a chance to talk to him over the last few weeks? Now he's back in the NFL?
I have. I just got off the phone from 5 minutes ago. Yeah, he's excited. He's grinding right now on his coaching staff, trying to get the guys in there that he wants, and and I understand what he's going through, and he's been through it before, obviously at Oakland and Tampa Bay, so and now Oakland again. So he's just excited to get back into it.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.